Hello, my name is Kai Hawthorne, and this is my Scraps level, Planes, Cranes, and Automobiles. The Scrapper has recently been hired by the Bastion to collect important documents from a crashed aircraft of theirs. To actually get to the aircraft, the player has to navigate a collapsing double-decker highway. So starting off here, I wanted the player to know exactly where they were supposed to be going to. So I framed the plane with the cranes and the buildings and made the smoke and the lights to draw your attention right out there as you come into this area to show you where you're supposed to be in the end, and show you a little bit of where you're going to be when you get to the higher sections of the highway. So the first quote-unquote challenge of this area is to activate the switch here and ride to the top of the first part of the highway. That's the first mechanic for this game. The second mechanic that I have is collapsing terrain. As soon as the player enters the highway, I add that section right there to help them be able to identify what they're supposed to look out for as they progress. Another small area. Shortly after that, they have to actually move over themselves, followed by a larger area right here. In each of these sections, I have left at least one or two spots that the player can relatively easily jump across in case they die on the initial attempt or it falls without them. They can always make it across still. A little bit of maneuvering through some areas and more treacherous zones. And the player meets up with the second raising platform area. This one, not particularly hard, is a little harder than the first one. You have to activate this and run and jump up onto it as it's going. It's further teaching what the final challenge of the map is going to be. Next up is a relatively large zone comprised of multiple collapsing sections. The player has to run across without ceasing. If they hang on for any point in time, it'll collapse right out from underneath them. Again, though, the areas they can hop across in case they miss it on the first attempt. Some more small jumping challenges to help the player become familiar with different aspects of the mechanic. Nothing particularly challenging. One of the big things I've done in this level as well is try to make it so that no matter where the player is at, on the bottom level or top level, they can always see one of these cranes to help guide them to where they're supposed to go, or they can see the plane itself. Eventually the cranes will, of course, have a more distinctive design to them, but for now they are the simple blocks that they are. This final section that the player will navigate here has them running through multiple objects and navigating through there to jump onto this platform and hop up to where the plane is at. Nothing particularly challenging in the end, but still it can be a little harder to do than the rest of it. Once the player reaches this point here, they've succeeded in finishing the level and they've reached their objective.